Hi everybody, Jules here with a dinner of the night. I haven't done one of these in a while, but tonight I made stuffed green peppers. So in the mixture here we have a mixture of ground beef, pork, and veal. I always like the trio because it gives it a lot more flavor. And then I just added tons of stuff. We have diced onions, garlic, can of tomatoes, can of corn, and then I added just kind of whatever I had in the crisper. I had mushrooms. I cut up the top of the green pepper after I cut off kind of the lid part of the stuffed green pepper. I even added little broccoli florets, and that's about it. So as you can see, I already filled 2 of the green peppers for my husband and I, and we have tons left over, probably to put on pasta tomorrow night, or I can add a can of beans and make it into a chili. But for the green pepper, after you empty it out, I boil it in some hot water for a little while, just to kind of soften it up before I put it in the oven to melt the cheese. Sorry, it's pretty bright. Is that better? So yeah, I just put a couple slices of cheese on top, and that just goes in the oven for a little while. I also made dessert, and it's funny because I've been on a bit of a baking kick, and I'm not really a baker, but I've had fun experimenting. It started with having a ton of apples from my brother's apple tree, and I made my own applesauce, which was really great. And I thought I'd be making a lot of apple baking, and I made the applesauce to put in some recipes. And then I ended up making banana bread and banana muffins because I also had some brown bananas. So I kind of forgot about all the apples I had. I'd only have a couple left after the applesauce actually, but I made these banana items instead. Now these muffins actually have no flour in them, which I really, really liked. This was a great recipe. It involves oatmeal, Greek yogurt. I have chia seeds in here. I shoved raisins in some, and some I kind of garnished with a raspberry, but it's actually a really nice touch. It's funny because they're not like regular muffins. They sort of are like a muffin top. Like, they don't have that gooey bottom. They're kind of hard throughout. So I liked that. I think they're pretty delicious. And as you can see, I didn't try this banana bread yet, but this was also a more healthy recipe off Pinterest. I can put the links down below. This one has walnuts and raisins. I put also the rest of those raspberries in, and coconut, as well as the chia seeds. I used some of the applesauce instead of oil, Greek yogurt, and this one does have flour, so it isn't as healthy per se as these muffins, which also used honey and only a little bit of brown sugar in both. I don't use as much sugar as the recipe calls for, just because I find it sweet enough really with all the bananas in it. So anyway, I'll let you know how the cake tastes. The muffins are really great though. And that is it for my dinner this evening. So thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you shortly. Take care.